Hey there, and welcome back to Crystal Talks. It's Katie and Cynthia here. Today, we are going to talk about chakras. Over the next couple months, we're going to really go through each of those 7 main chakras in detail. So today's video is kind of just giving you that general understanding of what a chakra is and, what the basic understanding of what those 7 chakras are, so you can tune into each one and get some more detailed information as well. Also going to share some essential oils and crystals to really harmonize and balance all of those 7 chakras to support all of that energy that flows through you all the time. So what are your chakras? Chakra is a Sanskrit word and it means a spinning wheel. So in other words, your chakras are spinning wheels of energy. There are 7 main chakras and several smaller chakras throughout your body. The 7 main chakras begin at the base of your spine and they go all the way up to your head. You've got root, sacral, solar, plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and your crown. And then all those smaller chakras connect into these larger chakras and can be an extension of the chakras. For example, you have smaller chakras in your hands, which are an extension of the heart chakra. And that energy moves from your heart down your arms into the palms of your hands. So you've got lots of energy flowing throughout you. And these energy centers work in your body. They align with different physical, mental, spiritual, emotional aspects of your being. So this can be a really cool topic to kind of dive into and learn more about. So all of your chakras are associated with a color and they put energy out. We take energy in. So many things to be said about the chakras, but let's dive into a little bit of what each chakra of the 7 main chakras are. So any of these chakras could be flowing, moving with ease, out of balance, blocked. That kind of comes up when you feel discomfort or disease or even sickness. So let's start with the root. This is at the base of the spine in that region, kind of down towards the earth. Your root chakra is your foundation, all your basic needs, safety, security. The major challenge is fear within your root chakra. Your sacral chakra is just slightly above your root chakra, below the belly button, between that base of the spine region, associated with the hips. And it's all about flow, joy, abundance, movement, feelings, passion, pleasure. The major challenge is guilt and feeling like you're not enough, which is certainly something I can relate to. So sacral chakra is one of those chakras that I definitely work with often. Your solar plexus would be next up, and that sits above the belly button, kind of in that center core region of the body. And this has to do with action, power, identity, confidence, kind of all of the choices, those types of things. And the major challenge here is shame. Shame and can be regret and really kind of not agreeing with choices you might have made in the past can block this solar plexus chakra. Next up, you have the heart chakra, which sits right at that heart center. It is associated with the color of green, and it has the energy of love, forgiveness, the inner child. The heart chakra is actually the bridge that connects physical and spiritual together. So it's a really powerful energy center. The major challenge here is grief. Grief of anything, of loss, of any kind of loss, and just grief in general can really block up that heart chakra energy. Then you have your throat chakra, which is again in that throat center, associated with the color of blue. It's about expression, listening, communication, authenticity, creativity, kind of this honest expression or self. And the throat really connects energy to all of your chakras and can become blocked if you've got a block in any of your other chakras as well. The challenge within the throat is lies and judgment and kind of just not being honest with yourself. Then you have your third eye. Your third eye sits, some say in the center of your forehead, some say between the brows. I say wherever you feel like your third eye sits, if it's between the brows, the center of the forehead, that's where it is. Because we're all different, we're all unique, and that chakra is going to sit for you where it sits for you. So trust your intuition when it says if it's at the center of the forehead or between the brows. Your third eye is associated with your intuition, your perception, your imagination, dreaming, your sight, the way you see the world, the way you perceive the world, all of those kinds of things. The throat chakra is associated with the color of indigo, a bluish purple color, really beautiful color. And the challenge is illusion. Basically, what are we not seeing because we see the way we see, which can be a mind-blowing comment to think about. Your crown chakra is that seventh chakra we're going to talk about. It sits above the head, and it is about oneness, peace, spiritual connection. It is really this kind of beautiful white violet energy, and it's really connecting you into that spiritual place, that divine essence. And so its challenge is attachment. When we're attached to, anything of this earthly realm, thoughts, ideas, attachment can really create a block within that crown chakra. So that's a little bit about those 7 main chakras. And I know Cynthia has some essential oils and crystals that can be used to support these chakra centers and harmonizing and balancing all 7 of these chakras. So Cynthia, would you share that with us?
Oh, absolutely. I'd love to. There are, of course, crystals that are associated with each one of the chakras, but there's a few very, very special stones, crystals that can actually work through all of the chakras. And first and foremost is probably clear quartz. If you've watched our YouTube, our videos, you've heard us talk about clear quartz. It's called the Master Healer. Excuse me. It's a very, very powerful amplifier that can not only work with all the chakras, it works with all the other crystals, amplifying that energy. Amethyst is another one that's very supportive of all 7 of the chakras, with its calming ability. Rose quartz, all things love, and of course, love is the very core of what we're all about. And so having that love energy definitely supports all 7 of the chakras. Angel aura quartz, which is again a quartz that has taken on precious metals as a coating, is another one that's great to work with all of the chakras. And the last one I'm going to mention is golden healer, which is absolutely one of my favorites. It's got that clear quartz energy, but also the grounding iron that gives it that golden color, the golden streaks in it. It's a beautiful, beautiful stone, and again another very powerful. All of these crystals are very, very powerful. Oils that you can work with in all of the chakras are frankincense. When in doubt, go to frankincense. It's got a little bit of everything in there, and it's truly an amazing, everything from spiritual to grounding you in the earth is in that frankincense. Lavender, as you can see, the color would suggest that it connects like the amethyst. It's very calming, very soothing, but also has a very spiritual connection, and it's again good support for all of the chakras. Rose oil, like the rose quartz, love, all things love. And last but not least is cypress. Try the cypress. Just sort of unblocks things and lets it flow, lets it go. Cypress is probably one of the lesser known essential oils, or lesser used, but it's a good one to get things going. So those are some of the ones that you can use if you want to work with all of your chakras at one time. we'll have some coming up on each one of the chakras, and the challenges you might have in that specific chakra will go into much more depth in the coming weeks. I do have an essential oil blend that you can try with that, and again, this is in a 410 ml roller bottle. 6 drops of frankincense, 6 drops of lavender, 4 drops of ylang-ylang, and 4 drops of rose. So, you could give that a try and put it in a roller bottle. You can also mix it with any of the crystal chips that we had talked about, or a crystal roller bottle, or both. And then, of course, you fill the remainder of that 10 ml bottle with your carrier oils, jojoba for its skin benefits, or coconut, as we've talked about before, because it has a longer shelf life. Anything there that particularly appeals to you, Katie?
Oh gosh, frankincense is a great one. I really like to take, like a frankincense or sandalwood and combine it with lavender to kind of like just create a balancing of crown to root. And I think you've got a great blend there for harmonizing all of the chakras, be really supportive for those chakra centers. So, I mean, I love them all, really. Amethyst, rose quartz, angel ore quartz, golden healer, clear quartz. I mean, all of them are some of my favorite stones for sure. Probably because they harmonize all the chakras, so they work with all that energy. What about you?
I'm the same. It's golden healer among the crystals is probably my favorite. I mentioned that. I love the strength, the spirituality, the power to me just emanates from that stone, and it's a great pick me up. Of the oils, frankincense is my all time favorite, but any of those are so useful in so many different ways. That's why that blend and putting them all together is really, really powerful for everyday support.
For sure. For sure. All right, listener, that is all we got for the chakras today. Like I said, we're going to spend the next couple months going over each individual of those 7 main chakras to really give you some more information, crystals and essential oils to work with those specific chakra centers. We would love to hear from you about what crystals and essential oils really seem to be supporting your energy centers, as well as check out ewbms.com. We have some amazing kits to support all of the chakras, but also to support those individual chakras as well as those 7 main chakras. So go ahead and check it out at ewbms.com. You can also grab a complimentary ebook that's going to give you information about the chakras, crystals and essential oils, how to use them with your chakras, and some fun stuff like that you can grab totally free. ewbms.com. The link will always be below in the description for you. So until next week, have a great week. Keep using those crystals and essential oils, and we will see you soon.